already.
We're on.
Here we are.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Stitch Brothers. I'm Luke.
I'm Jake.
I'm Mom, Lisa.
And I'm Bernina Barb.
You know, I was thinking we could change the name to Bernina Barb and the Stitch Brothers because it sounds like a band.
Like Daisy and the Six.
Yeah, right. Bernina Barb and the Stitch Brothers. Thank you all for joining us. We were very grateful for everybody who tuned in with us for our first episode last week. We're hoping to do this as a regular thing. And I think we got some exciting things to talk about this week. So 2 seconds before we started, we talked about doing something a little different to hopefully grab your guys' attention. Normally, we end with the quilt spotlight where we show off everything that we've been doing in the long arm department, and we're still going to do that. But today, I brought up a quilt without talking to any of these people, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the opposite of the spotlight.
Who are these people?
Well, all the team. Sorry, the team, not these people.
These people.
These people.
Hey,
That'd be us. These people.
So what we're going to do is we want to show you guys how if you send your quilt in and you select Quilter's Choice, which is what a lot of people choose to do, which is a big honor for us because that means you see what we do and you trust our choices.
And your abilities.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to show something off that's really fun here. And then we're going to talk about maybe, actually, you know what we'll do? We're going to do the paper idea. All right. So let's show it off. And then we're going to individually write down
what we
would put on it. And then we'll see if we all agree and we'll talk about why.
Okay.
So what do we got here?
This
So this is a fun one. Oh, we got to lift it up so you can see the Rudolph. So this must be all Santa's reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
See the
it's
Rudolph
a
in the
Lella
bottom?
Boutique pattern. If Jess was here, she would know the name of it. I do not. She made it. So, yeah. Super cute.
Yeah. So a lady mailed this in.
Do you know the lady's name?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it on the sheet over here. All right, Barb, that's good.
Okay.
If we give her a name, it's
Yeah, we
better
should
than
give her a
saying these
shout out.
people.
We could give up. Yeah, these people. Okay. So this is Lorraine Dunham, and she went ahead and she shipped this from Oregon, actually.
Wow. All right.
Okay. So we have a lot of people that do sort of the quilt by mail thing, which we love. Actually, I would say besides you, I would say what we mostly do is people mail. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So the four of us are going to write down what we're going to put on it. And you guys, why don't you tell us what you think we should put on this? And we'll make it fun. Barb, you going to do it too?
All
I
right.
think there was a piece of paper there for me.
Yeah. There's one right there.
Here you go, Barb. Here, take this. But I need those back. Those are the show notes.
And we're just basing it off of what our designs are. So if you're unfamiliar with that, just kind of do a description. Like say, oh, I would do orange peel, maybe like 3 inches, or I would do, Baptist fan or whatever. But if you don't know them, it's no big deal.
Final answers locked
Final
in.
answers.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. So let's see here. Actually, keep your papers.
Oh,
Keep your papers. We'll go one by one.
all right.
Okay. So we had a kind of fun, whimsical sort of quilt design, right? It's got the kind of the cartoon with the. So what did you pick?
You want me to go
You
first?
go first.
I would put the modern meander on it in a medium scale. So the modern meander is kind of geometric, but yet it's one of my favorite overall designs that's new. It's not a traditional design, but it has the even coverage on it. And I don't want it too small and I don't want it too big, but I want it about 1 inch apart.
Oh, I like this. We got some comments. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Jake, you next.
I chose modern meander or orange peel. And now I'm thinking orange peel. Just because, I love orange peel. It's one of my favorite ones. It's super traditional. I think with all those half square triangles, I think that would look amazing.
How big would you do it?
I would, 3 inches.
Yeah, so about this big. So
the peels, each of the peels would be 1.5 inches. So the whole circle would be 3 inches. That's what I would do.
What thread?
Clear.
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 I agree.
Clear.
Definitely clear.
All right, my turn. Modern meander. Okay, but I actually put a slash there and I put west wind.
What one is West Wind?
So I actually brought one that will show off in the quilt spotlight.
Okay.
It's a little bit more whimsical, and I looked at the comments and I was kind of vindicated here because I see some windy, blowy swirl, and modern meander to me is what I would do. But because we've done this like a million times, I felt like I wanted to have like a caveat, meaning if I, me personally now,
So sometimes do you call them up and say, hey, choose between these two? That's what I would do too sometimes.
yeah. Well, a lot of people, and you included, you say, well, why don't we have all these listed on the website? And the problem with that is we have so many different designs.
Mhm. But I mean, if you would just put our top 12 on there, I think, and then
Listen.
you could say, hey, I got this one and I got this one.
Yeah. So listen, here's a tip for all the long arm people out there. Okay. All you need is like 6 designs.
I know,
Are you ready?
right?
Crosshatch. Okay. Feather.
That would look good cross.
Feather 1,
Yeah.
which is a serious feather.
Yeah.
Feather 2, which would be, and we'll get to this one, a funky feather, a modern meander, a Baptist fan, and an orange peel. That right there. I mean, it's good to have the choices, and we have hundreds of designs, but honestly, it seems like we do the same 8 patterns over and over again.
Right. And this is because of the coverage. And I don't really care for, oh, it's Christmas tree quilt. Let's quilt Christmas trees.
Yes.
I don't do that.
Too
So
on the nose.
yeah, but if people want that, that's why you give them their choice and you
Mhm.
can show them what we have for that. But I like that more overall, even
Yeah.
traditional type thing. But there are some really nice modern ones like that too, that coverage. And I'm always on the lookout for a new one that I think works.
Like I get the whole idea, and I've been a little bit maybe direct on this in the past, kind of criticize. Like I don't like the novelty stuff either.
No. Right.
Like if you have a puppy, like a dog or a quilt with puppies in it, you don't have to quilt paws on it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like if some people,
But if they want it, then
well,
that's
you can
fine.
do whatever you
Yeah.
want. But I'm saying like, so snowflakes, I see some snowflakes in there, and snowflakes is actually one of those ones where if it's done correctly with a pattern that is nice and even,
And something that's got a lot of open space. So it's not, because if you do that with all that piecing going on, sometimes you don't see it. So like this would be like a great, when you have that big open space for
Yes.
a snowflake, that's when it looks good.
Yes. And it's got to be tasteful and not sort of,
Did you ask Barb what she
we're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. All right. We got one more people. All right, Barb, enter the
Okay.
conversation. What do you got here?
Originally I said orange peel,
Okay.
but I was then thinking about that diamond orange peel.
Diamond peel.
That's the way to
Diamond
go.
Would,
peel.
give it a little bit more snowy
Mhm.
Yeah.
tinge
Yeah,
to it. But yeah, I wanted the curves in there because there's a lot of straight lines.
Right.
Yeah.
Loose panel swirls would be a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you want something that
That looks good.
complements it, and sometimes also you want something where the piecing or like the wool applique needs to take center stage.
Right. So
You don't
then-
want to
And then
compete.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Compete. So I have a one will show that I did a crosshatch on that I think
Oh, you
will
brought that one up, too.
sort of demonstrate
Good,
that point.
yeah.
Okay, what do we have? Snowflake, snowstorm. I like it.
Something
Yeah.
flaky.
Yes,
Like it.
yes. All good ideas. All good ideas. Okay, so let's get back now into our regular order of things. We just got a couple announcements that we want to make. So again, I want to remind everybody to save the date. Mr. Olchi, the chairman, owner of Bernina, is coming to visit us here at Primitive Gatherings on April 23rd. There he is. There he is. So anybody who's a Bernina fan and would love to meet Mr. Olchi, it is a big honor, and he's going to come and visit our store here. So we got a lot of fun things to do. And actually, yes, hold on, Barb, I can get that. I don't want you to. We want to add a little bit. We still got the exact details on how all this is going to go. So stay tuned for the exact details. We're getting everybody to save the date. But one thing we can say is this right here. It's going to be, and we got a new one more new one. This was the special edition 475 CAFE. This thing was probably one of the most pre-ordered machines, and we sold a ton of these. and this is going to be our raffle machine.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yes. So with the special edition, you of course are getting the machine and all the accessories that come with it, but also because it's a special edition, you're going to get the luggage,
Wow.
the matching luggage, and that's really, really cool. So for all of you who, it's going to be worth a trip.
And somebody's going home with it.
Yes. The 475 is a great machine. For anybody, it's a great first, I'll say, high quality machine, because these are
What is the
several-
value of that thing?
$3,000 is
Okay.
MSRP on this.
Okay.
I think 32, something like that. So this is not what I would say like a super. It's not cheap, right?
No,
It's
no.
expensive.
It's a nice machine.
So for some people, this might be like an aspirational machine.
Exactly.
For some people that are into the embroidery and are interested in maybe a 790 Pro, which we're going to talk about a little bit too, this is still a very valuable little addition, because this will use the same bobbins as the 790
The
Pro.
big jumbo ones.
Yes. And this can be your travel machine.
Yes.
So the user interface is going to be very familiar. So as you navigate through your different, straight stitch, decorative stitch, that zigzag, it's going to be very familiar to your 790, or let's say 570 or 770, whatever you have. This will be a great addition, and also a great tool to teach kids.
The next generation.
Next generation.
Yeah. I know Darcy bought one of these for her granddaughter, and she absolutely loves it, and she touches on it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 475 is when people come into the dealership and they say, well, where should I start? This is
And it's cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like the white too.
Oh yeah.
The white
Yeah.
is simple. This might be a little bit bedazzly for some people, but people really do love the blue. I mean, this was heavily pre-ordered, and everyone that came in for a while
So can
was
you,
sold.
I think we should have a picture taken with all of its luggage and everything for promotional.
Yep.
And when can they start buying tickets for this event?
Well, that's what we're working on. We're hoping that
Next week,
so-
maybe we'll have tickets ready.
Yeah. So we were hoping by Jess, when was it? March 1st, right?
March 1st, we'll have everything ready to go.
Yeah. There's a lot to go in with a raffle, and sort of we
Yeah.
want to make sure everything is done
think we have to
correctly.
get a
So,
little-
but it's really important for those of you who are interested to save the date and be prepared. We want a big crowd to meet
Yes,
Mr.
come
Olsey.
hang out here at Bernina
Yes.
Gatherings for the
We're gonna have
couple hours.
food
and,
and
yep.
and
We
there's
have to
gonna be
impress
Q&A.
Mr. Olsey, so we're gonna have good food too.
Yes, very important.
Yeah. Not just cookies and cider.
Yes.
We're gonna have some charcuterie boards or something like that. I don't know. I think Sue's on planning
So nobody
something
trips over.
to make us look
We have
good.
the party planning committee on.
Party planning committee.
Okay, moving on. What do we got next? Okay, so we have a couple classes coming up here. Mine is, where's my little flyer? The long arm class on is it the 4th and the 5th?
Yeah.
Yes. 4th or 5th, correct. This is a one-day class, so you can either choose the 4th or the 5th. I just took a phone call yesterday, and we had 2 more people sign up. So this is definitely going to be a go. I can only have, I think 6 people are the maximum.
Okay.
We want to make sure that this is hands-on, not just a lot of long arm events that I've seen in the past are ladies, watching a PowerPoint presentation, right? Which is, sometimes if it's, that's appropriate. But for what I wanted to do was for people who want hands-on,
Do they have their choice of panels, or are you just gonna do one?
just one.
Okay.
You're the one who says we can't give these ladies too many choices. I brought the panel up. Where is the
Alright.
panel?
It's the national park one, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody know where it went?
I grabbed it.
Just today?
We'll probably set it right over. Yeah, I brought it up.
Well, I
find
was
it.
just thinking if the national park thing wasn't for you, that we would have another choice for them. Like maybe we had something with more flowery or whatever, more opposite. But I get it. I probably said, but they could gift it. There it is.
There it is. Okay. This was a huge hit.
Ooh, it's a big one too.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you get to leave with
With that
this
quilted.
ready to bind. So we're going to do modern meander on it, and we are going to try to do 2 panels per machine in the class. So they're
Yep,
going to
let's do it.
partner up, and we'll have one done from right away in the morning to noon, and then we'll take our break, and then we'll get one done
Well, and
for the
then
second person.
They get to do it twice, so
It's going to be a lot of repetition.
Yep.
And for those of you who are interested in long arming for a business, you're going to see just how viable this is, which brings me
run
to
as a business.
yes. So during this event, including the 790 event, Bernina's letting us do our own Primitive Gatherings pre-ownership special financing event. So they're allowing us to do 60 months at 2.99% financing. So what you're going to see to tie all this together is if I look here and I say the full system is, let's see here, if you were to finance the whole thing at the 60 months, you're just around $600. You're going to see us make probably about 3/4 of that
in one day. Mhm.
And it's not going to be a hard day.
Right.
You're going to see how it is.
So what he's saying is they're going to quilt 2 quilts that day that they could get anywhere
Yep.
between $150 to $200 for.
Yep.
So that's that's $400
Yep.
in one day when your payment is $600 for the month. So
Yep. So a lot of people,
you can
wonder.
stay at home and work.
Well, a lot of people wonder, how do people afford to buy these? And it's expensive. I mean, in Bernina, it's not even the most expensive. There's some that get into the 30s, 40s, $50,000. But these are one of the few things that you can, and it's not a job if your goal is to only pay for the machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not trying to, create your own sweatshop in your house and retire off of this, it only takes you a weekend. You could
Make your payment and then
for
you
some
can
of your
play the
friends,
rest.
and yes. So not too many things you get to actually use to easily pay for. So that's the special financing event. That's going to be March 7th and 9th. That's very, very cool. You're going to be able to use that for our long arm event for those of you who are interested in purchasing one, as well as Barb. Now, Barb, I think you're up. So Barb, talk to us about the 790 Pro event.
Okay.
Can they hear her good?
Yeah.
After his event, March 6th and 7th, it's a 2-day event. We will be working with the Bernina 790 Pro, and we will be doing a variety of different processes with that machine. So you're going to learn not just piecing, not just embroidery. You're going to be able to do a variety of things with the machine that will point out its newest, best features. So if you have been thinking about one or want to see what it does, or you have one and you want to play with it some more, come and join us. It'll be a fun 2 days at the gathering, 9 to 4, lunch is included. So I didn't bring that along. We will be making a small project, so something for you to take home. But I guess I wanted to sequence into embroidery from that. The 790 Pro has a laser, and the 790 Plus did not. And Kaylee and I did a little video clip to show the difference between those two models. And this may help some of you see the big advantage to having that laser light. And we will be using this during that class. Should we
roll the footage?
Roll that little clip.
The production value is through the roof nowadays.
We're going to do a little comparison between the 790 Plus and the 790 Pro. The 790 Pro has a laser by the needle that'll tell you the position of your stitch. So this is going to make your blanket stitch a whole lot easier to calibrate, especially when you go around corners. And that's what I want to show you in this little video clip. So we have everything set up. If you need setup information, you can go back to the video that's about the blanket stitch that we did a little while ago. But if you can see this, you can see that the little laser is showing you where your needle is going to go. And this is going to help you when you get to the corners, like I will in just a stitch or two. Okay, now it's decision time. Do I want to take another stitch? Do I want to turn? Now I'm going to, because I've had that laser and I know where I'm going to go, I'm going to take one more stitch, then I'm going to turn, and my laser will show me that it's going to go on the outside of the corner just like I want it to. And now I can just go around my corner, and I'll have a neat little square here. So if you can see that little red dot, it makes this process a whole lot easier. I was genuinely shocked. It actually made this a whole lot more fun. And if we go back a step and look at what we were doing previously without our little laser light, there was a little bit more calculation and uncertainty. You can see I'm trying to wiggle around there, trying to figure out where I wanted to place my needle. So the laser light on the 790 Pro simplifies this process considerably.
Wow,
That's
All right.
Awesome video.
Beautiful video.
that is
Yeah.
good, especially if you got a hard time seeing. And
Yeah, it's a true miracle for those of us who like to do machine applique.
And that's Valdani, right?
That was Valdani. Yep, that was. the
and
machine.
everything else was the same way, prepped the same way,
Prepped the same
fusible
way.
web on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you need those preparation steps, that's in the previous video, which is blanket stitch using Valdani.
What is that?
Oh, they got their first super
Oh,
Good job, boys.
oh, I know her.
Thank you, Jenny. That was awesome.
All right. So
More for the camera fun.
Maybe we should tell them what super stickers are.
Yeah.
What is it? What just,
Yeah, we-
what just happened? What just happened?
So they're like glorified emojis. So they donated $19.99 to you guys, basically.
Nice.
Basically.
Yeah.
To
And,
our YouTube channel.
Oh,
and so
To me?
check my Venmo.
yeah, so in order for her, she got a little
Nice.
cool
Thank you.
URL.
Thank you
That
so
is
much.
nice.
Her way of showing
So
Thank you so much.
Her appreciation for, maybe we just showed her something that she never would have found out if it wasn't for you guys.
Well,
Or Barb.
so that highlights a lot of really great things. And we hope to have more videos like that. We want to mix it up where we talk about our promotions, things like that, our quilting service, but also we want it to be educational for people. So actually, I would like to do, for all the long arm customers out there, I would like to start the things that it's just nice to have reminders when you're doing it. We're very proud of our training program here. I think it's something that sets us apart,
most definitely.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's still nice to have that resource that we can post to YouTube and people can come and check that out. So we want to have a nice, healthy balance of, educational things, promotional things.
Yeah. Because
Things
some
like
people want to be there and want to learn and are hands-on, and then not everybody wants to learn from YouTube.
Did you have anything else about the class specifically?
No.
So we're good. Okay.
No.
So to put a bow on that really quick
Yes.
with the special
Pricing.
financing and good pricing. Let me just estimate. So a 790 Pro, you're looking at, maybe a couple $100 a month, maybe $250 a month with our special financing event, which is really cool.
Life is short. Buy the
Life is
sewing
short.
machine.
Well,
Yeah.
while we were muted there, you were talking about how you wanted to do a crosshatch in the 790 Pro to quilt in a hoop.
Yeah.
That brings up another really huge difference between the 790 Plus and the 790 Pro, and that is the same digital quilting patterns that we use on our Q series long arms. You can import to
We're
the
going to test that.
yes.
Yep.
So we're going to take the crosshatch that we'll show off here in a minute, and we'll actually hoop that up
Okay.
and see how the 790 Pro runs it. So that's really great. I think that
The
is
quilt is only about this big.
Yeah.
So we can put that right in the embroidery hoop
I have
and
lots
run
of
the quilting
embroideries.
design from the domestic machine. So if you're a mini person, I that's what I wanted mine for, was to do those.
Oh
little
yeah,
mini-
yeah. That is.
What is that?
So March is National Quilting Month. Just like this month is February is National Embroidery Month. Next month is National Quilting Month, the month of March. So you can see here, there's some pretty cool specials for Q series for those of you who are interested in, especially the sit downs. It looks like the Q16s. Let's see here, the Q. I think there was a
Some of these
studio
are
frame
half
too.
off.
Yeah, there's some good deals here. I'm looking real quick. Yeah, so the Q16 on adjustable table for $5,990. That's the Black Friday special.
That is
Nice.
cheap.
So
there's a lot of people that just meander. So that's perfect for that.
Q16 on a 10-foot studio frame, $8,990.
That's a good deal.
That's a smoking deal for a easy free motion machine.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
yeah, and the Q series, whether it's the Q24 all the way down, you're using the same domestic needle, the same
Same
BSR.
machine.
All those features are.
What I like is that the Bernina machines are beautiful. This is a beautiful machine sitting in your sewing room. Compared to some of the others that I've had in the past, this is beautiful and it's quiet. So it's not like you're running a freight train in your sewing machine in your room while you're trying to do something else. So
Yeah, I think we all have one
the
of those.
Bernina definitely for long arms, in my opinion, is top of the line.
I think people miscalculate, or companies miscalculate how important that actually
Yes,
is.
it's very important.
We sell the Laura Stars,
Mhm.
and there's with the lifts, there's a red and a white one, that's kind of the entry into that really great steamer. And then there's sort of the high end, and features wise, there's no real reason to select any of the ones that are they're in the middle between those, right? There's not but there's a pink one. And I swear to God, the lady Emily,
Yeah.
we joke around about, she's like, yeah, if you gotta carry these and you don't want to inventory all of them, get the entry level and then get the high end ones. There's no reason why anyone should pick the middle. And I look at her, I'm like, I'm gonna have to disagree. We need to order the pink one. And it's just, there's a certain group of people.
Yeah, they like that color. This is what their lives look like. So they
Yes.
want the pink one.
Okay, so that is all we have for that. Let's get down to the quilts here. So, Jake, if you want to go over there, why don't we start with what's right behind us?
Yes,
Barb,
yeah,
is
yeah.
this yours?
This is mine. Yes,
This
it
is yours?
Yes, this is mine.
Wow.
And I want you to know that although these exact fabrics are not in the store right at the moment, there are Tula pink fabrics that are very similar to this in the store right now. So you too could make this quilt. The pattern is downstairs. Similar fabrics are downstairs.
Do you remember the name of the pattern?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Alright.
I should have had one here.
Something
But-
plumage.
Oh, I call it Tula's plumage.
you call
Yeah,
it.
but because of the Tula pink fabric. But I wanted to have a feather done for the quilting, and I didn't want it to go back and forth. I wanted it to go up and down. So these guys really did a bang up job of getting the quilting done to match the
There, now the
theme.
color's showing up a little. It was like really green on the screen.
Yeah.
It's definitely yellow.
It's not chartreuse.
So this is just a on top applique, right?
Yep.
This is
Yep.
not going to fray because you got it fused down pretty
Right.
good, right?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that didn't take too long, did it?
No.
That's cool.
And
Did you do that on the long arm?
no,
Or you did okay.
I did it on.
Because you could have done that on the long arm.
You could have. Yes, you could have.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
This top could have been fused down and,
And stitched.
stitched all on the
Um,
long arm.
The pattern,
And
is, the pattern is called Skylark.
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 Okay.
Skylark.
All right.
So we were just
And-
talking about the pink Tula, the pink steamer.
Yeah.
Ladies who like this, those are the ladies that are buying the pink.
You bet.
The pink
Isn't there
ones.
one? And there was one on the bottom.
Yeah, there's
too.
one on the bottom. It's really long. And this has a home, and not with me. It's going home eventually with Mr. Jake.
Oh, that's good,
You
huh?
were kidding us?
Maybe Madeline.
Oh yeah.
Is that that's Bountiful Feather, right, Jake?
Yeah.
So to talk about the quilting on our side of things real quick, that's Bountiful Feather. One of the 2 or 3 feathers I recommend: Abundant Feather, Bountiful Feather, Flounce.
Yep.
Those are the 3 we
Those are
use
the
quite a
threes
bit.
we use,
We
yeah.
get those off of like Urban Elements. Where else? Three Sisters, a couple other
Yeah.
Willow Leaf.
Yeah, there's some good designs out there, but that's a really great one. Invisible Thread is a no-brainer here because of that's invisible, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
With all the colors and transitions, that just disappears. So, all right, moving on. What do we got next?
That one. Shop sample.
All right, let's see here. All right, here we go.
This is the shop sample.
Yeah.
What's the
You sure
Line?
it's a shop sample?
that's
Yeah.
what the
No,
thing
it's
is.
not. No. Is this
That's
something- our shop samples for this should have been
The
done.
sheet that I gave you said
Yep,
PG
that's what the sheet
sample.
is.
Whose this is, Jess?
No idea. Mine's hanging on the wall out there.
Well, we got a mystery to solve.
Okay.
Anyways,
Hanging on the wall.
we did our standard modern meander size with our invisible thread.
Yeah, right here's the sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Modern Meander, like he had said, and we wanted to include some prices on this stuff so people get an idea of what.
This is about a 1/2 inch, right?
Yep. So this is a 72 by 72, and this is a 3-cent design, and the total for this one is, let's see here, $185. So
Does that include the batting, Luke?
yes, that's everything. I calculated that price.
Awesome.
Nice. Beautiful.
It is very nice. So that's a 3-cent design. Okay, what do we got next?
We just got to figure out whose that is.
Well, right here's the sheet.
Let me see.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
This one I was super duper proud of here.
So it's a little dark. We're gonna have to.
Oh, wait. No.
Yep.
Can we see it? We got tilted out, maybe.
There you go. That's better.
Maybe tilted the other way.
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
That's good.
Shadow. Yes.
You can see it good on my screen.
There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is a twist on, what is this, Moonlight Garden?
Moon Garden.
Moon Garden.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So she made it like a giant runner. So
It's
this
probably
one,
gonna go behind a couch or something.
yeah, this one was 49 by 86. And we did a crosshatch, an invisible crosshatch on it. And this, of course, is wool applique. And this will give us a chance to talk about our quilting over wool applique. So a lot of people think that the only thing you can do with a quilt like this is to have it custom quilted. And fair enough, custom quilting is obviously, there is no replacing, you know, an amazing custom quilter. But if you do a lot of this stuff, and you don't feel the need to custom quilt everything, this is a great option. It looks fantastic. And you can't even see that it goes over the wool applique unless you really look close. How do we accomplish this, Jake? What do you need to quilt over wool applique?
Positive attitude.
That is true.
You gotta slow down the machine,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Having a cup clip on your foot definitely helps. We recommend those with everybody that buys a Q Series machine from us. It allows that ruler foot to hop right over that thickness of that
'Cause-
wool.
Can you go really close up here, Kaylee?
Mhm.
So there's like knots on here,
Yeah.
and none of that gets caught up on anything. We can go right over the top of that
Yeah.
because of that foot.
We definitely slow the machine down. You got to run it at 50% of what you would like a modern meander or something like that.
Beautiful.
I definitely stitch it at like 12 stitches per inch when it comes to wool applique. Definitely, I bump that down a little bit.
Cool.
Yep, it's amazing. Very good. Love that one.
Get the sheet metal one.
Okay, what do we got next? Ah, yes.
Are they giving away prizes today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is,
prizes. He hasn't allowed me to speak yet.
oh,
Prizes.
prizes?
Prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna do prizes. So that last one, for those of you who are curious as far as pricing on wool applique, it's a little bit more expensive. So that one was 86 by 49, and with batting and everything, that was $243.70. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. And the turnaround time is obviously a lot quicker than custom quilting. So let's put that over here. All right.
This is the last one.
This is the last one, and then we're going to go to the giveaway. So look at this. This is really cool. I had to show this off.
Oh my god, I love the mushies and
Yep, just like this.
uh,
There we go, Jake. Perfect. There it is. So this was when we started and we were talking about the reindeer. This is that west wind pattern. And this is one I think that would work well with the reindeer. It's kind of fun. It's like a wind.
Show the back.
Oh yeah, we should see the back. We took a high. Normally we like to match the back, but we wanted to show off the quilting a little bit here.
Can you pull the bottom up?
mhm.
So you can kind of get a sense of what that pattern looks like. So a lot of movement, a lot of fun.
This one?
Yep. Okay, so this one was 77 by 65, and the quilting was $200.
Your wool applique one, you had to piece a back on that one. That's why that one's a little more expensive too. You had
Yeah, we had a piece. We occasionally will piece backs for people. Okay. All right. I think that's all of them, right?
Now we can go
All
to
right, where did that one go? Yeah.
embroidery and prizes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Take it away, Barb.
Okay, all right. We have the end of February embroidery month. So what I did is I got some things together to show and tell and also give away. So let me see what I have here. I'm not giving away the pattern, but this is the pattern I used, and it's from a company called Pickle Pie. Pickle Pie has a lot of in the hoop projects for you to do, and they're really good. They have instructions that you can print out, make them in multiple sizes. They come in multiple formats. So if you buy, with some of these pre-programmed embroidery patterns, they're really easy to use. I have one here that's all cut out. They give you all the sizes, all of the instructions on how to prepare everything, and then you put it in the hoop, and voila, you make a bag. So this is all done in the hoop. The zipper is done in the hoop. And this is one of the giveaways today. This is one of the prizes. Okay. I have another similar bag, a little bit larger, done with the same program. So you can see you can make a variety of sizes. Depends on what size hoops you have. That's also a giveaway for today. And we like to experiment with things. So we got this program, Baltimore Blooms. It's a modern take on a Baltimore album. And I did one of the blocks. And we did wool as the applique backgrounds. So this was all done in the hoop using this program. And this is being given away today.
Ooh, all on the 790. What'd you do that on?
I did this on the 790 Pro,
Nice.
of course.
Nice.
And
nice.
I think I did this one on the 880 because it's
Mhm.
large.
Mhm.
Some things don't fit on my 790.
We have some 880s. Yeah.
Yeah. This I did on the 790 Pro yesterday. So you can see they go pretty quickly. All right, what else did I have? Oh, I also had a piece here that I did that is metallic thread. You know, a lot of people are afraid of metallic thread, and there's just a few tricks to it. We can talk more about that in some other segment, but you can do metallic threads. This was done with 790 Pro. So there's a lot of possibilities. I wanted to use this as like a clutch for a prom or an evening out or something like that. So something special. All right, I think that's all I have here. So we can say who got the giveaways.
Oh,
All right.
drum roll, please. So I get to pick one.
Pick one.
All right. Okay.
All right.
What's the first thing we're giving away?
We will give away that. Jake.
Pam Zachman. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You are a winner
Here,
of this beautiful little tote bag thingy thing.
What is that? Is that a clutch?
Ah,
Tote
Yeah.
bag?
tote bag.
I mean,
Well, tote bag.
Clutch. Clutch.
Small.
Say clutch. It's small. Yes.
I don't know these
it's a
things.
bag, dude.
I don't know these things, man. My turn?
Deal with the software.
Heidi Hansen. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hopefully you have the machine. Otherwise, email me.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll find you something good.
It should work for any type of embroidery. Yeah, it's OESD, so it should. But you should be using a Bernina.
Yes. Yes. So, and my pretty purple flower goes to Twyla Guyette.
Twyla.
Twyla Guyette.
Congratulations.
So those are our giveaways for this week. A little preview. We're going to work into March, which is National Quilt Month, right?
Mhm.
And Serger Month. So coming up in March, we're going to talk about Serger stuff.
We're going to talk about quilting in March. Serger's
Quilting.
April, right?
No,
No, Serger's
March.
March?
I think so.
I thought quilting was March.
Both. Two. Double header.
They're doing a double
We got a
header.
double month
Yeah.
ahead of us.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining us for our second episode here. We hope you all enjoyed it. Congratulations to everybody who won. Thank you to Ginny, right, for the sticker. What was it called?
The super sticker.
The super sticker. That was
sticker.
amazing.
Okay, thanks.
We hope all of you have a great week. If you need to get a hold of us, if you have any questions, of course, you can email us. You can give us a call. We'd love to help you out. And stay tuned. We'll be back next week, right?
Remember to clean and oil your Bernina.
Yeah, clean and oil.